Hello, hello, hello. The garden is getting enormous. Everything's coming ready to go. I've been doing some serious weeding, trying to save my poor little corns. I guess we are going to do a little garden update because everything is in green mode right now. So it's really cool to see what I envisioned in my head. So, sure. Okay, let's get started. I have my watermelons right here. And I have not seen anything come on yet. But they're working on it. And I have corn. I've just got pumpkins that are intruding. I really did not plant them. Pumpkins need more room than that, buddy. So yeah, I didn't think really clearly on that, but it's okay. Next year I'll know. They are doing very well in there. These are supposed to be, what do you call it? Little pumpkins for eating and canning and anything like that. This is my green beans, and they are looking great. We've got little ones, we've got big ones in there. I'll find one at the very bottom that is like humongous. There we go. Yep, they're about ready to go. And I've got the Kentucky Wonders in the back. Look at all this. These are going to be covered soon. Covered. And, oh, there's my tool. I was wondering where in the world that went. Okay. My squash plants have fell over, which is totally okay, but they're too covered. I'm gonna give you squashes. Not quite big enough to eat yet, but they're there. That row's looking pretty decent. Alright, my potato bed is the only thing looking a little bit on the bad side. Look at that. Woo! But here soon I'll probably be digging for them, so... I just got done fertilizing everything in this, everything. So if you see poops everywhere, that's why I got my rabbit poop going. But these look a lot better ever since I fertilized them last week, I believe. They needed some extra poop. My strawberry bed, this is it. And like I said, they're looking pretty good recently. Hey, Gabe. And I did fertilize all my marigolds. My zinnias are coming up, and I cannot wait to see what those look like, because I've never grown zinnias. Or my marigolds. This is my cucumber bed. Well, I have more right there. And on the other side. So, these are supposed to be bush cucumbers, but, I've been fertilizing them, so therefore, they'll get there. My kale and my onions. My onions and kale have not been looking the greatest. Something's eating on them.
What is?
We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm not really harvesting too much of the kale anyways. The lettuce is about done. It's almost time to pull up and replant. I put 3 new rows back there. So hopefully those will be starting to look better. Since my last video, I have gotten 2 new beds. Not filled, but 2 new beds. Alright, here's all my Kentucky Wonders. Pole beans. And I've got to tie up all my tomato plants, and I have been pinching them here and there. Pruning them. I have a measly pepper plant or a couple of pepper plants that I have, but they don't really look that great, so I did fertilize them today, so hopefully they will turn up and stop looking like that. I fertilized this whole bed today, which I haven't, well, the next video should be a whole lot better looking in this bed.
Hey, Mom?
Alright, hold on, back up, Gabe.
There's so much.
Oh.
What?
That thing just went right through my foot.
What the?
Well, not my foot, but that was not good. Okay. In this bed, we have more green beans. Right here.
Look at the big one.
You see the big one?
Let's
You
pick
want it?
Yeah.
More cucumbers. And on this trellis, I have cantaloupes growing on the side, up the trellis. Then on the other side of the trellis, I have cucumber vines that I have going on. So we've got two different things going on there. This is where I had all my peas, and I don't know if it's just me, but I just do not care for peas too much. So I probably won't grow them unless I grow them for the kids to snack on. But I just fertilized this bed too. All the doo-doos everywhere. These onions should look a lot better. And my poor basil, bless it. So yeah. Leave those beans alone, little boy. I'm going to pick them here soon. You better eat them if you're picking. Alright, these are all cucumbers through here. And the other side of my tomato plants. My basil, I've got basil planted here, there, and around so that we'll see where it grows best and go from there. Those three right there are squash plants. I haven't planted the rest of the row yet. I'm kind of just dragging my feet. I have more zinnias in this little thing. My compost pile that I did turn today, but it's quite measly over there. Okay, Gabe. I added a new bed right here. And I have rosemary, three different kinds. Well, it's all rosemary, but it's just two different kinds of rosemary. Hopefully that time looks better. I did plant some seeds and stuff in here. So we'll see when they start coming up, you know. I planted lamb's quarter. I planted a few other things in this bed. It's like a little herb garden on the end of that. My asparagus bed is looking nice. I'm going to fertilize it and stuff like that here soon. But I'm not actually eating any of these right yet. This is their first year in the ground, so I'm not messing with them. And on the other side of here, I decided that I was going to plant a row of squash. I didn't really think too clearly on the fact that it was pretty good shade here. So we'll see how they do. I guess, you know, every year gardening. Stop picking all them beans, son. I think every year we grow, we always learn. Every year is a learning process, so next year it'll be a lot better. I'll know where to plant stuff, and, you know, I know for the most part, you know, what's sun lovers and what's not. Gabriel, can you go up to the house, please? I know basically what is sun lovers and shade lovers, but every year it's always cool to kind of experiment, you know, and see what you love to grow and what you don't, what your family eats and what they don't. So I will take y'all over to the sunflowers and some of my beds that I've planted. I still have to mulch, but I really want to get all the bulbs and stuff in before I do that. My mom's and all my gladiolas have come up.
I want some.
Right here, my peony is she's just not, she needs some rabbit poop too. My rose bush, I've got to deadhead it, but that was from a cutting that I planted this year. I got a few sunflowers over here, and then I got my gladiolas over there. I did plant some purple heart, I believe that's what it's called, purple heart. And it should take and get kind of bigger. Poor rose tree. I've got to do some deadheading here. But anyway, we're going to go over to the sunflowers. Should have watered all this already, but I did not. Yeah, sunflowers are getting big. anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my video. Y'all have a blessed day.